Big news out of Barcelona. Just when we thought things were slowing down, Barça are back in the headlines, and it's absolute madness. Cristiano Ronaldo is demanding Christensen, Aubameyang could be making a shock return, and Marcus Rashford has officially made his debut. Add in Jan Virgili's potential exit, Pedro Dro Fernández's breakout moment, and Flick's bold rotation strategy, and you've got one of the wildest weeks of preseason yet. This is not just another update, this is the pulse of Barca's future. Let's break it all down piece by piece. You're going to want to stay until the very end. Barcelona are planning to re-sign this experienced forward. Should Flick bring him back? In a recent report, Vgilli revealed that Barcelona are planning to re-sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is a free agent at the moment. It has been claimed that the Catalan club are eyeing a move to secure the services of the Gabonese forward this summer. Aubameyang's impressive run of form in Saudi football. Aubameyang enjoyed a good run of form in the Saudi Pro League recently as he put in a lot of productive displays for Al Qadsiya in the final third. The Gabon international featured in 36 matches for the Saudi club last season, finding the back of the net 21 times and earning 3 assists in all competitions. The 36-year-old can still be a decent goal scorer in front of the opponent's goal when he is playing with confidence on the pitch. Thus, Barca would do well to re-sign him this off-season. Should Barcelona boss Hansi Flick bring Aubameyang back to the new camp? Aubameyang is proficient at finding a yard of space for himself to get a few strikes in at goal. He has got the eye to create the odd chance for his teammates up top. The Gabon international is a good dribbler with the ball at his feet. He is primarily a center forward but can also fill in as a wide player on either flank if told to do so by his manager. Aubameyang would bring more firepower to Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick's attack. He is still good enough to compete for regular first-team football at the Catalan club next season. At 36, Aubameyang is already in the twilight years of his playing career. Still, it makes sense for Barca to try and offer him a short-term contract as he would add more depth to their matchday squad. He has what it takes to rival Robert Lewandowski for a regular starting spot at the new camp. With all things considered, Barcelona should think about going all out to bring Aubameyang back to Spain ahead of the new La Liga campaign. Real Mallorca have recently shown serious interest in Barcelona starlet Jan Virgili, the explosive 19-year-old winger who was notably left out of the club's Asia Tour squad this summer. Mallorca are now exploring the possibility of signing Vgilli, who had completed the initial stages of preseason with Barca's first team. The Spanish U19 international was among the most exciting young players in the youth setup last season and had even featured for Barça Athletic during the final phase of the campaign. Barcelona open to selling Vgilli. According to Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona are open to letting Vgilli leave this summer despite his recent contract renewal that ties him to the club until 2027. However, the club are not interested in a straightforward sale. Instead, Barça want to retain a degree of control over Vgilli's future, in line with recent deals involving young talents such as Pablo Torre. The club are reportedly working on a deal that would include a buyback clause and a percentage of any future sale. These are the kind of safeguards that would allow Barcelona to remain involved in the player's development while freeing up space in the current setup. Mallorca, for their part, are eager to bring in the young winger and believe he could follow a similar path to Pablo Torre, who joined them earlier this summer. Vgilli himself is said to be open to the idea of joining a top-flight side where regular minutes could be more attainable. Discussions are ongoing, but if terms are agreed upon, Jan Virgili could be the next youth talent to depart Barcelona, albeit with strings firmly attached. The brass at La Liga champions Barcelona are engaged in active transfer talks with their counterparts at RCD Mallorca. That's according to Gigantes, who point towards youngster Jan Virgili as being at the center of these discussions. Wideman Vgilli is understood to have emerged as a transfer target on the part of a whole host of Spanish clubs this summer. As much comes after the 18-year-old played a starring role for La Roja's U19s at the European Championships. Vgilli had since gone on to link up with Hansi Flick's first-team squad in Barcelona training too. As alluded to above, though, if the latest word stemming from the media on Sunday is anything to go by, then the talented attacker could well be on the move before the summer is out. As per a report from Gigantes, Barca and Mallorca are in negotiations for the transfer of Jan Virgili. The young and promising Catalan winger is keen to join the Vermilion club. Barca are studying ways to finalize the deal. Barcelona issues statement on Marcus Rashford debut following major security breach. Barcelona released a statement after their 3-1 preseason friendly win over Vissel Kobe. Marcus Rashford has hit the ground running at Barcelona, making his first appearance since his season-long loan switch from Manchester United. The English forward, who recently joined the Catalan side, is currently touring Japan with his new club for their preseason fixtures. Rashford got a taste of action in Barca's 3-1 victory over Vissel Kobe on Sunday, entering the fray after halftime and playing until the 78th minute. Post-match, Barcelona's boss Hansi Flick shed light on Rashford's early substitution, citing fitness concerns. "He's a week behind the others," Flick remarked. "He hasn't been training as much with the ball and we want to look after him. It was a very good match, a good test for us." Flick praised the team's performance, particularly the opening half-hour, while acknowledging some loss of control later on. He expressed satisfaction with the team's play and noted the similarities between Vissel Kobe's style and Barcelona's approach. Barcelona also issued an apology following technical difficulties during the live stream of the friendly match. The club statement addressed the issue. The club apologizes for inconvenience caused during the broadcast of the game against Vissel Kobe. FC Barcelona's streaming platforms received an attack of large proportions from various pages attempting to capture the live feed of the preseason game against Vissel Kobe. As a result of this avalanche of requests, the system engaged the pertinent security mechanisms which then affected the broadcast on the website and the Qlers app. Straight away, the decision was taken to offer the game free on the club's YouTube platform to guarantee the broadcast of the game. The club apologizes for the inconvenience caused and will be in contact with all those people affected. Barcelona star Gavi sent a message of recognition the way of young teammate Pedro, Dro Fernández on Sunday. This comes fresh off a day which will not soon be forgotten on the part of the 17-year-old. Midfield prodigy Diarro has seen his name emerge as an altogether prominent one in the media headlines surrounding Barcelona across the day to date. This comes after the Spaniard, in the midst of an impressive pre-season to date, continued to build on his reputation as the next big thing in Catalonia's capital. Afforded his senior Blaugrana bow in the club's friendly meeting with Vissel Kobe, Diarro went on to make his presence firmly felt. Late in proceedings in Kobe, the starlet emerged from the bench, to round out the scoring in a 3-1 win courtesy of a brilliant volleyed finish. And as alluded to above, post-match, quick to make clear his delight for his new teammate was midfielder Gavi. Barcelona's future is starting to take shape, and Marcus Rashford is right at the heart of it. After his blockbuster loan move from Manchester United, Rashford officially made his debut in Barca's 3-1 win over Vissel Kobe. And while he only played a short spell, he already showed flashes of the pace and power that made him a star in England. Manager Hansi Flick made it clear. Rashford's still getting up to speed, but the plan is to ease him in and build him into the squad, especially as Barcelona push for trophies next season. The deal itself is clever. A one-year loan with a £40 million option to buy next summer. Low risk, high upside. Barca cover his wages, but they don't have to commit unless it works out. Meanwhile, excitement is building around another name, Pedro Dro Fernández. After scoring a stunning volley in the same game, even Gavi gave him a shout-out on Instagram, calling it the start of his dream. This could be the breakout season for the 17-year-old. Barcelona are quietly and cleverly rebuilding. Rashford's debut, Diarro's rise, and Flick's strategic approach. Everything is clicking into place. Rashford's most likely slot will be as a rotation option for Rafinha on the left of Barcelona's attack, but the 27-year-old is flexible on playing where he is needed. Marcus Rashford sets out Barcelona mission. I feel very good, it was a good performance and it was truly wonderful to play in front of the Barcelona fans, and it was beneficial for physical fitness. I'm looking forward to the upcoming matches. We won today, but it's important to adapt to the team, get into the playing style and deliver good football. I believe Hansi Flick can make me play good football. I will play where the team needs me and try to score goals and create them from those positions. I'll listen to any information I hear from Flick and try to apply it to matches to help the team. My favorite position? I prefer the left side, but I can play in different positions. One of my strengths is being able to play various roles. Up next for Rashford and Barcelona is a clash with FC Seoul on July 31st in the South Korean capital. And there you have it, Qlers. Barcelona are making bold moves, balancing youth development with experienced reinforcements like Aubameyang, while also managing hot prospects like Jan Virgili with strategic transfers. Marcus Rashford has already shown signs he could thrive under Flick's system, and as more friendlies come, we'll truly see how he fits in this star-studded attack. Don't forget to comment your thoughts below. Should Aubameyang return to Camp Nou? Will Vgilli shine elsewhere, or should Barca keep him close? Smash that like button, subscribe for daily Barca updates, and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of this transfer chaos. Vizquel Barça.